Welcome to the podcast, HASSDISCUSSES. I'm the host, Michael Hassman, here with another review of an EP, album, mixtape. I don't know what to call it, but it's only 5 songs, and it's called War Before Civilization 1726. Now, this is by doomshop. Now, the featured artists on this mixtape that are from doomshop and Six Set, because, some of them are in Six Set, but they're kind of both the Doom Set, you feel me, whatever, would be Jake, Freddie Dread, Soulze, DJ Koza, Drag, and MC Holocaust. Now, the best way I would describe this is straight psycho sounds. Psycho sounds bumping in your face. Like honestly, the samples on this are hella distorted. They're hella obnoxious. They're hella like creepy. It's straight horrorcore. It's crazy. It's industrial. It's something else. It's noisy. It's fucking in your ear. It's like fucking Merzbow and like any Memphis rapper had a baby. It's insane. Shouts out to Merzbow. I do plan on doing a review to one of his his whatever the fuck that like Merzbow is album. Like, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl or a band. I genuinely don't know. But DJ Koza provides my most favorite production on this album. East Down the South is one of the best produced funk songs. It actually samples The 3 by Devilish Trio, and it samples Pretty Flacco by Space Ghost Perp, or it samples the sample from that, or whatever the fuck. And there's another Bell sample, but it's this completely distorted, crazy shit. And it has one of those cowbell samples that I've heard a million times in it, but it's so fire. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. And War Before Civilization has this ringing bell going every couple measures. It's like dum 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 dum. It's fucking insane. The sample on that is this weird bell craziness. It's fire. I love the verses from Soulze, Freddie Dread, and MC Holocaust. But Soulze's verse is riveting on East Down the South. It's gotta love a freaky bitch who getting down on her knees, man. Like, it's straight in your face. I love it. I genuinely love it. Drag 1726 in this bitch is a masterpiece. It's like you're in a steel melting factory or some shit, and people are screaming verses and shit. MC Holocaust's verse on it, where he interpolates I forget which line it is, but he interpolates, I think, a couple lines from Damn I Need Another Bump. You was more, now you less, cause you fuck with the best, ain't no contest, now your family depressed. I forget, but he interpolates a lot of another line from one of his songs on it, and it's very well done. But what I do like by him is his verse on East Down the South when he's like, when I blast at your gut, fuck up everything I touch, swear to guts, not enough, step up, get buck, keep running your fucking lip out and your whole shit. Right after this month, it's gonna be your last month. It's straight psycho manic craziness. The songs by Jake, the beats kind of just both sound the same. You feel me? I mean, I could say that about the DJ Koza's ones, but the 808s in them are the best in the album compared to 1726 in this bitch. But the 1726 in this bitch is way more like metal-y, way more weird, way more industrial. But I do think that the 808s in Jake's Tear in Our Hearts are fantastic. I think that Jake shows to me that his production is very well done. And I usually don't really consider Jake when I think of, underground producers. I just think that he's another one of those guys, you know what I mean? But this makes me want to go check out some of his music when I really haven't. But I do really like With It with Freddie Dread. It's not on this project, but it is another song that samples Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus, the fucking Buffalo Bill fucking song where he's dancing and shit. It's that song. 1 in 60 Seconds is a pretty decent one. How I'd rank the songs on this project would be number 1, East Down the South. Number 2, Way Before Civilization. Number 3, 1726 in This Bitch. Number 4, Terror in Our Hearts. And number 5, 1 in 60 Seconds. But I think the most memorable verses would be MC Holocaust and East Down the South. War Before Civilization, Soul's verse. And Freddie Dredd on Terror in Our Hearts. I think that Freddie Dredd really comes into his own in this, and really shows how you know, how much of a maniac he can fucking be. But I think that Soul's is very impressive on this. He shows how dark he can get. And as I said in my last Soul's review, that was a Soul's album, he needs to show his dark side more, because he's really good at it. But nobody wants to. Nobody wants to go into that. Nobody wants to hear Soul's dark side. They like his chill shit. I do too. But it's like, that's what's working for him right now, and I'm okay with that. I don't really give a fuck. He can keep doing that chill shit, and I'd be okay. But I do cherish his darker content. Again, I would like to shout out Grime Fiends for the cover art. I shouted out him before in another review. It was the concentration camp cover. But this cover is probably my favorite he's done. Honestly, like, the way he draws each member is insane. Like, it just looks fantastic. Like, Grime Fiends is probably one of the best fucking graphic designers in the underground, and pretty much ever. Like, you can tell it's just rawly done. It doesn't look like he traced some shit online. Like, it looks like real shit. It looks rough. He's a great graphic designer. I don't know if it's a group of people. I don't know, but and I don't know what this means, but on the fucking Bandcamp thing, it talks about Waist Deep Click. I don't know who that is, but shouts out to them. They're referenced a lot in this, and there's like a little Waist Deep type of thing. I don't know if this is like them being part of that. I don't know what even 1726 means, but I do know that this is probably my favorite Doomshop project. No, it is my favorite Doomshop project. It's short, sweet, simple. You know what I mean? Most of the Doomshop Records things are just compilations of a bunch of shit that has dropped within the past couple of years. I'm okay with that. But this is their best project, in my opinion. And it has their best members on it. I do think that I would have liked if Curse was on this project. But obviously it's out of my fucking control, as I am not a member of Doomshot nor Sixet. But, you know, I do like to think that Curse would have gone in on War Before Civilization. Like, he would have gone in. I think that he would have had to up his mixing game up, because I don't normally like the way Curse mixes his vocals. But, you know, again, another thing that's out of my fucking control. But anyways, thanks for watching this, or listening to this review of War Before Civilization 1726. And be sure to check this out, as this is probably the best Doomshop project ever. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.